Welcome to Ravens Over. Please subscribe to my channel. Also hit the notification bell, like this video, and share. Now this video is got some twists and turns, and I want to share this story with you about Chynal Lindsey. Welcome to
Hey, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Are you getting it in? Somebody getting it for you? What's going on, people? Subscribe to my channel.
Okay. Chynal Lindsey, 26 years old now. Why I say twist is because they just were showing the man's face, allegedly, who killed her. And I find it to be amazing how it didn't even go all over the media. I happen to be doing this story and bumped across it. And it says a murder suspect traded Texas with the trans woman just before she was found in the lake on Dallas. The police say Ruben Alvarado, 22 years old, is the last person to speak to Chynal Lindsey before her death on June the 1st, according to the police reports. Now, this story was reported back in June the 21st, 2019. Now, I didn't see anything that shot across, but clearly, I'm doing it now. The 22-year-old accused of killing Chynal Lindsey is the last known person the transgender Allentown woman spoke to before she was found dead in the early of June, according to the police report. Ruben Alvarado exchanged text messages and phone calls with Lindsey in the early mornings of June the 1st, the day the police found the 26-year-old body float in the White Rock Lake. Now, Alvarado was arrested on the Thursday and charged with murder, and Lindsey's death. Police brought him into the questioning, but said he's confused. He refused any engagement as far as questioning and stuff to detectives, and was booked in the Dallas County jail. Now, the motives wasn't released, but phone records show communications between Alvarado and Lindsey when she was last known to be alive, according to the arrest affidavit. Lindsey texted Alvarado of Allentown address around 10 p.m. on May the 31st, according to the affidavit. Police said that Alvarado called Lindsey just after midnight on June the 1st, and the two spoke for 40 seconds. The call took place at the address Lindsey sent Alvarado and was at the last known communication with Lindsey records show. Now, the detectives analyzed Lindsey's phone location, and in the morning she was killed. The phone traveled from Allentown to the apartment on Mesquite until 12:30 a.m. when the last GPS location was near White Rock Lake. Alvarado phone record matched a similar path and had several GPS readings at the location where Lindsey's body was found, the affidavit says. Now, police initially arrested Alvarado on misdemeanor warrant out of Mesquite, and during the arrest, they discovered that the phone matched the phone of Lindsey last communicated with. He was still in Dallas County Jail with the bail set at $500,000, $500,000. On Friday afternoon, Lindsey's death made national news, and she was the second transgender woman in Dallas killed in the month. The police says the 22-year-old Malaysia Booker, another trans woman, shot in death on May. And last week, police charged a 33-year-old Kindred Lavar Laos of Booker death, in addition of the killing of the two victims two victims who were not transgender. Police call Laos a person of interest, and Lindsey's death, but did not say whatever that was still the case after Alvarado arrested. Because before they were saying that he was a person of interest, Kindred Lavar, of Lindsey's death, but now they said the records show that it wasn't him after all. It says police called Laos a person of interest, and the death did not say whether that was the case about Alvarado arrest. Days after Booker's death, police said that they were investigating connections to other attacks on transgender women. Transgenders and transgender women was shot to death in October, and another survived and stabbed in April. Police says it wasn't clear on Friday if the police still believe each of the cases are related. Now, to me, it sounds very much related. However, I find it amazing when it's a black man, y'all, all over the internet, and then it's another kind of man, and then it's not even worldwide. Maybe I just missed the ball. However, I want y'all to see the news clip that I found in reference to this. Check this out.
Determine a motive after a transgender woman was found murdered near White Rock Lake earlier this month.
Yeah, Mesquite man is in custody charged with the killing. 22-year-old Ruben Alvarado was arrested yesterday, charged with killing Chynal Lindsey. Fox 4's Sean Rabb is in the newsroom now with more. Sean.
Heather, that arrest Thursday, 19 days after Chynal Lindsey's body pulled from White Rock Lake, the second black transgender woman murdered in less than a month in Dallas, sent stalking scares through that community. The women, police say, killed by different men.
When a detective called, I looked at the phone for a minute because I knew why she was calling.
Chynal Lindsey talking about the call that came Thursday evening about 6:30. The call she hoped for, but hated to answer. About the murder of her transgender cousin, Chynal Lindsey. Detective Erica King telling her Ruben Alvarado from Mesquite had been charged with killing Chynal.
And I'm like, are you sure it's the right person? And she says they were sure, based on the evidence that they had, that they were sure. So I said, can you please ask him why?
Alvarado asked for an attorney. The interview ended. Wise, unanswered.
So I would like to know, what was the motive behind this? What could this person have been so angered by to take my little cousin's life in such a violent way?
Chynal Lindsey's body retrieved from White Rock Lake June 1st. Police Chief Renee Hall at an early June news conference would only say Lindsey was the victim of homicidal violence. Detectives scoured Chynal's social media and searched cell phone records. That led to Alvarado.
He's just a really sweetheart person. Like, you wouldn't even imagine that from him.
Alvarado's sister-in-law told Fox 4 photographer Brad Kaplan she doesn't believe the 22-year-old would hurt anyone, let alone kill someone.
I believe in my heart that he's not capable of even hurting anybody. And who's ever out there that did it, I hope it comes to light, because everything that's done in the dark comes to light.
Lindsey, born Jason Hazlitt, was 26 years old. The man accused of killing her, with no criminal record, only 22.
Then you have another kid sitting in jail that just chose to take somebody's life. So not only did he impact so many people in our family, he just impacted his entire family as well.
And right now, Ruben Alvarado's in the Dallas County Jail. His bond set at $500,000.
All I can say is rest in peace, my sister. Rest in peace. Imagine she got in the lake. She was found in the lake. Now, I find it to be questionable that she's out there in the lake and stuff, and late at night, allegedly, and she ends up murdered. And the tracking device, basically, if they're accurate with their statement, they're saying that the cell phone showed from the towers that he was there with her when she was murdered. And this is allegedly what they're stating too about this arrest. I find it amazing because I didn't see anything about it and stuff. Usually when it's a black guy, everybody's all on it. This is not a black guy, so quite naturally it didn't get that much flack for some reason. That makes me very questionable about this internet. Anyway, I just wanted to share this story with you. This says the murder suspect traded Texas with a trans woman just before she was found in a lake. 22 years old. Now the death sounds accurate. It's always a young person. It's always an older trans woman murdered. Not all the time, but you know what I mean. Anyway, y'all can comment below. I love your feedback on this. You know, just an update on this one. I had no idea I was going to do another update because I thought it was over with Malaysia Booker, but clearly it's not. So like I said before, subscribe to my channel. At the top there's the Instagram button. If you follow me, I follow you back. Metro, I love you and thank you for watching Kiss 3.